to be honest, when you go through life, you can't be thinking about having regrets or oh, I should have done this or I should have done this, you know, to prevent a certain situation. I think if you just kind of like let yourself be guided by the Lord and you just kind of give yourself up to God, then like He will guide you in the right direction, and you shouldn't have any type of regret because He's gonna get you out of any hardship. You know, God will put you through suffering. I know this sounds crazy, but God puts you through suffering for a greater good. You know, for instance, when Jesus was getting arrested, you know, Peter took out his sword and he cut off the dude's ear, one of the guards' ears, and Jesus was like, "Yo, put that sword away. You know, why would I try to avoid the suffering that my Father bestowed upon me?" So I think that's really something, you know, we have to look at in life. We can't avoid the suffering that, you know, God gives us because it is for a greater good, you know.
That's a good outlook. That's a very good outlook. We have a question here from Steph, and they're asking, does he have a new sense of sympathy for Icy Wyatt's situation?
100%. You know, the thing about the Icy Wyatt situation, I have always kind of been a friend for him. I've always been a brother to him. Even when stuff was going on between me and his wife, you know, I was still always praying for him. I was still, oh, thank you guys so much for that. That was so cute. I was still always praying for him, always being there for him. And I never turned my back on him. You know, the one thing about WP, the one thing about Vincent, you know, is I never turn my back on my friends, and I never will turn my back on my friends. And I think when certain people kind of try to inch their way, you know, to try to separate you with your friends, you know, you have to kind of look at it and be like a realization of what's going on. But with Wyatt, I really hope that he gets out soon. I really hope that, you know, we can link up and we can be friends again and kind of bond over this situation. You know, shout out Icy Mom. She's been really supportive as well. You know, we've been kikiing a little bit. She's really funny. I saw this video. I don't know if she posted when I was in there, but it was like this viral video she had, and she was like, she does like home renovations, and she was doing like she had like two different things, and she's like, do I use the white cock or the black cock? It was just really funny. I don't know. It was funny. And
she's really funny. I did an interview with her too. She's cool.
Yeah, she is cool. She's cool. But yeah, just realizing that.
Okay. We have another question from Gabrielle, and she says, could you have people over to your apartment?
So the thing is with that is yes and no. So it's really, really hard to get people approved to come over. It takes about a week or so to get people approved. And even when you do get people approved, it's really hard to coordinate it with your friends' schedules. You know, not everyone can come over at Tuesday at 4 o'clock because, you know, they have lives. You know, everyone outside of here has a life besides me. You know, I have no life because I have to, you know, just sit here all day. But yeah, it's really hard to get people approved. It took about a week and a half to get my dog approved. He's so cute. He's like laying on my friend's lap right now. It's just really hard. You know, the first time I saw him, it was like a big, like, kind of like homecoming because of the process it takes. You have to go through so many boundaries, so much paperwork and stuff. It's kind of not even worth that at the end of the day. And I don't really have that many friends that, you know, to come over here. And honestly, I don't want a bunch of people over here anyway. You know, I just kind of, after being in there and being around, you know, 80 dudes for 2 months straight, you know, it kind of puts you and upsets you back a little bit. It makes you think, you know, wow, like this sucks. I don't want to be around people all day. You know, even if I could get a job somewhere, I would try to get somewhere like low key because I wouldn't want to be like around like people a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is him right now laying on my friend's lap.
He's so cute. Look at him. Oh, I wish you could have him with you. Who knows how that would do or help with your mental even during this time, but you know.
But the thing is, I'm kind of looking out for Phantom over here because it would be kind of unfair to him. You know, I can't go and take him for a walk or interact with other dogs or other people and stuff like that. You know, he could like pee on the balcony and stuff, but like that, he's not like a small dog. He's not like a lap dog that can just pee on the balcony. You know, and even that, like I'm very like with like training him and stuff, I'm very anal about the way he is and like, you know, the way he's trained and stuff. So it really wouldn't be fair to him, to be honest.
You're being unselfish. I love that. We have a question from Mermaid Mafia, and she's asking, are you going to pursue charges on the other party with what happened while you were in?
On the inside the situation that happened inside.
Yeah.
I don't think I can answer that.
No worries. Let's move on. We have a question from Selena. Oh no, we have a question from Ain't No Way, and they said, "How many TV shows have you been on?" That's a long question, chat.
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, I have been on. Let me think. I've been on about 17 different TV shows. I've been on a lot of TV shows, and I'm not even capping. Like you can look it up. There's a lot that haven't been aired yet that are actually coming out. There's this one called Cutler's Court that's coming out pretty soon. So I'm really happy that that's going to be airing soon. I filmed that a while ago. That one's really good. I did that one with Lars. I don't know if you guys know who Lars is, but shout out Lars. He was on Dr. Phil. He was the one that's like, I don't talk to my family. They're irrelevant. I do a lot of shows with him. I've done Dr. Phil with him. I've been on MTV Catfish. I was catfishing as Steve Will Do It from the Nelk Boys. What else? Divorce Court, Judge Mathis, Snapchat Phone Swap. That's a pretty good one. If you haven't seen it, that's a pretty good one. What else have I been on, y'all?
He does TV for real, chat. He is a TV store. Okay.
Fortnite Live, that was a pretty good one. That was like a new show in Tampa, and like I had to go to Tampa, and it was like this live show, and I've never done like a live TV show until that one. But let me tell y'all, live TV is hard. Live TV is a completely different boat than like regular TV, because regular TV, stuff like Dr. Phil or like Catfish or any of the judge shows, you once you say something on like one of those shows, they can take it and they can put it in a completely different sentence, in a completely different way you said it, in a whole different type of way. But on live television, what you say sticks, and what you say is there, and what you say goes. So you have to be on your game. You have to be on your A game that for those. So yeah, live TV is hard.
I believe it. I feel like I'm more of a reality TV girl. Like, keep me over here.
Right, yeah.
We do have a question from Nessa Baby Love, and she says, "Can you work remotely, or have you thought of writing an autobiography?" You kind of talked about that a little earlier.
Yeah,